reputed chartered accountant firms, they have to audit, do the peer audit for at least 5 years, and it will be better if the company does from the inception till recent balance sheet finalized. If they do it, it will be really helpful. And some of the very important thing about companies when they come for IPO is they should prepare a future projections of the company. It's called CMA data for at least 3 years. About talks about what the company's growth is likely to be. Whether it is production or turnover, or and what sort of expansion the company wants to do it, and what type of expansion they will be doing it, how much of capital they would be requiring. So the company should prepare a report, detailed report on future projections on CMA data, and keep it ready so that it helps them discuss well for coming to the IPO. In finalization, this helps quite a lot, sitting with the merchant bankers and discussing. And other very important requirement is website is mandatory for all SMEs going to list. So if the company doesn't have a website, they should make a website, and also once they get listed, they should make time to time disclosures on the website also. And very important as part of the IPO, as part of the merchant banker's responsibility, and also as part of the, of course, company also, due diligence is very important as part of the preparing the IPO document. And due diligence has two parts. One is the financial due diligence, and other is the legal due diligence. So generally, any merchant banker would be evaluating the SME company from whether it has any litigations and whether these litigations going to affect the shareholders adversely. So that some reputed legal firms who are having the capital market experience on evaluation, they will be doing the legal due diligence and will come up with a detailed report as part of IPO. And similarly, the merchant banker will be doing a financial due diligence, restructuring of the company, capital restructuring will be done, considering how much the amount the company would like to raise from the market, and the type of future projections the company has, and how much it is ready to dilute. The merchant bankers will be generally doing capital restructuring. So they will be doing financial due diligence also. Restating of the accounts and analyzing in detail the accounts and restating all these accounts. This is part of financial due diligence. And what I would like to say finally is, generally the valuation of the SMEs are done to arrive at the financial strength of the company and decide size of the IPO and decide pricing of the IPO. And what we have seen from IPOs on the BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, is generally IPO and its listing is all about telling an effective equity story supplemented by proper research and documentation. Proper analysis, research and documentation about the company. And then it has to be presented to the investors and the analysts and capital market participants and take their feedback. And as part of this, the promoters of the companies and the professionals who are management associated with the company, they should do regular interactions with member brokers, brokers, chartered accountant, company secretaries, CFOs, even financial analysts or investment bankers to understand the capital markets and accordingly prepare themselves for the IPO. And as part of preparing for the IPO, the company should always position itself through sustained media efforts, including visual media. Positioning of the company is very important. How it positions itself, so that there is a visibility that is created among the probable investors. And while doing the IPO, it is very important selection of potential bidding centers to pitch the IPO and to get the investments. And IPO is generally all about creating a sustainable valuation and creating a sustainable shareholder base. the capital markets. Creating a sustainable valuation and creating a shareholder base, and then and for all these stakeholders, it has to be effectively communicated so that there is a better perception in the market, and it helps the company in generating goodwill in the market, which will help it in the long run to transform from SMEs to a big company.